All right, we are here. Thank you very much for the follow. I am back, and which I mean, I was here yesterday, but I don't feel like work. So, without extra ado, let's review this resume. I actually did this one last time, but like, I don't know how good I did because like, I was sick. My sinuses were destroying me, and now I can actually breathe through my nose. So, let's review this resume, which is a second time, but it's gonna be better. So, no, no, stop recording. Oh my gosh, flu season. I don't even know, Zomni. Also, welcome back. My girlfriend and me, like, our stomachs destroyed us, our sinuses destroyed us for like 3 or 4 days, and then that was it. Well, she recovered like 2 days ago. I'm still mostly there. So, but I have the constitution of a asthmatic goldfish on life support, so that doesn't really shock me. Yeah, it was stomach and nose, and I don't know. I don't know what it was. I took 2 COVID tests. It wasn't that. So we are doing a resume review of a data analyst intern. So what we're going to be looking for is SQL, data visualization, statistical analysis, Python programming, ETL, and the ability to work with others along with taking direction and criticism is as per usual with most internships. So let's look at this. So I do see that they graduated from India. Again, full disclosure, I'm a US based recruiter. I don't know how this is going to translate to the resume meta in other countries. I don't even know if you would call it that. But uh, looking over this, let's look about it as just pretending as if this was in the US because that's where my skill set is. So this isn't needed. Um, this is this doesn't tell them anything right here. I'm not a huge fan of technical skills sections, but I think if you do have them, you should at least have three, like three or less actual sections because these should be in the bullet points. So, conducted exploratory data analysis to diverse data sets to classify alien species using supervised learning techniques. That sounds cool. I like that. That's a really neat project. I need to know what you used in it. Did you do data analysis using SQL and Excel, which actually should have put on there. Excel definitely should have been on there. So yeah, I'm even looking at this right now and I don't see any of this stuff. I don't see that you were worked well with others. I don't see that you were able to take direction. So I need these to move you forward to the next stage, and I don't see them because it does not count when they are blobs. This does not count. It needs to be in here, not up here, in here. And I also needed to add Excel for that. So this is a very quick review, but I don't think I can move forward. I'm just scanning this to see. I do think that Alien project is neat, and I want to know personally more about it, but I couldn't move you forward. So feel free to submit it again, and then just, please add these things because this is what they're going to be looking for, in addition to Excel, which I should have had, and maybe R, but mainly those. So that's my review. Scene transition. All right, back. No work for you this week. Oh, right, yeah. Because Thanksgiving is it, it's in like 2 days, right? Thanksgiving is in like 2 days. Because I do know that this is the nightmare time of recruiting. Absolutely tough as heck to get anybody's schedule done. It is just an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. There's everybody's gone, everybody's sick. Like people's budgets are moving, end of year stuff. It's just a general nightmare to get stuff done. So please ask me questions. Ask me questions about your job search. Oh, ooh, you're sick. Is it the flu? Is that what you've got? I'm search. I will be glad to answer after I finish reviewing my current resume. No idea. Yes, sir. Did you take a COVID test? I did. I took two of them, and it wasn't that. So which is, I guess, good. I wish I knew what it was, but I'm glad that it wasn't that. Okay, good. So, all right, we did 5-1. Now we're doing 15-2. What is 15-2? They are a software engineer intern. So, also, Zomni, what do you think? All this stuff. I think I thought people would like it. I like it. I like all the other stuff. I need to get lighting because like it's a little dark in the background. But does this have? Okay, yeah, yeah. So software engineer intern, and then we're gonna look for as per usual data stack. Well, this is gonna be the same right here. So data stack, so find tech stack and language. Tech stack. So is it a wall or a green screen? It's a green screen. It's a it's actually like a blue screen because that was what they had, but it's a green screen. So it does the green stuff. So tech stack, but I'm gonna put also primary language and then tech stack, rest of tech stack, because that is gonna be there. So the brain stopped working. Right. There we go. All right. So next resume. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get another computer for Black Friday. So in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna be able to play video games without this computer not frying itself. So they can at least do stuff in the interim, so that it's not just resume reviews, which I need the break sometimes because it's a lot of word and words. Lee doesn't like words. Words hurt Lee. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will hurt my dyslexia. So okay, is that loaded up right? Well, I need to do that. Tech stack. Yeah, please make suggestions. I would love to hear it. Budget like 500-ish. I mean, I don't the desktop. I don't need like top of the line. I'm not trying to like go broke for this, but I just want to be able to actually, desktop. So I'm looking at about 500. So like, mid-tier for last couple of years maybe. I'm not looking to break the bank for this. I'm not my placement money hasn't come in yet. And even then my yeah, so don't need that. But about 500, I think, is about my budget. So I just want a solid one that can play some games and stream and just upload and redo the videos and stuff much better. So, all right, we have got another internship, which is good that we have it. I don't know, but regarding that, let's get to this resume. So, what we're going to be looking for a software engineering intern is going to be the primary language, the rest of the tech stack. So it's going to be maybe Java or C or Python, or if it's JavaScript, then you kind of want to wrap in like TypeScript or something. And then the rest of it is going to be a bunch of different stuff that's going to depend on the type of coder you are. It could be Flask, it could be Django. It's probably going to be SQL though. So and then obviously for the rest of interns that everybody usually forgets is those two. So ability to work with others and takes direction and criticism. So let's see what they got. All right, they have a giant blob at the top. I personally do not like blobs. Also, here is the problem. I have spoken to many hiring managers that hire for IT people, and they do not like the blobs, but especially do not like the blobs for entry level or internship positions. What this shows is that you know every language. What it shows to them is that they think you're not being truthful. Even if it is true, even if you are a savant and you know every single language and you can go like blah 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 blah, blah magical coding stuff, they're gonna think it's not true. So you're gonna need to pick in this case. Either TypeScript, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, or Python, or Java, or C. So, and then frameworks. I think you've gotten the right ones here. But again, there's too many, and I'm not a big fan of skill blobs. They don't like it. In addition, they probably will not look at your LinkedIn or GitHub. Some managers do, but not all of them. So you cannot rely on that. So education, research, scholarship. I've not actually seen people put in the scholarship, and I'm kind of two minds on if that is good or not. If you're gonna put in the scholarship, I would recommend telling them what the scholarship is for. Like, yeah, I don't know, like, why did you get it? Why were you good? Like, don't make it more than the line it is, but I don't think that's terrible. But you need to give information, like, why did you even get that? I don't know. So, work experience, 3 billion markup tech company. Okay. Software engineer intern on AL integration team workflow. This is not bad. I'd prefer this to just be in the first sentence rather than hovering just from a formatting, but it's not terrible, which is just software engineer on an AI ML integration. Worked in a cross-functional team of QA and developers to maintain his ML workflow management system. I like that. Optimize artificial light and manage probably with Flask and Azure. It has cloud and which is Azure to automatically destroy temporary artifacts. You don't need to bold this. No one's the people that are reading your resume first and getting through not going to understand what that is. Uh, and the manager may not care. But the Flask and Azure are correct. Um, I like this because you worked cross-functional, shows you worked with the team. I'd like something that shows you. I want a little bit more. Again, I do not like blobs. I would rather it be in here. Like worked in a cross-functional team of QA and developers in a X environment, which in this case would be Python, Kubernetes. I despise that word. Helm, Agro, and Azure and Flask. Blah blah blah. So yeah, it's not bad. Um, Stop bolding it. It's actually taking away from the stuff in your resume that's really good. Design and implement a cultural benchmark, copy, enter a single chart. That's fine. I need the tech stack for this. Yes, it's up here. Yes, that doesn't count. Engineered a robust integration bash. That's fine. Gigs of stop saying the gigs. Stop bolding, please. Everybody, stop bolding things. Optimized data. Yeah. So I want a little bit more. I think you've got most of it right. I just want the formatting to be a little cleaner, and I want you to put in some of the latter ones of how you worked as a team and took criticism, just a little bit, and a little bit more of the tech stack, such as like SQL in the primary language. Otherwise, it's okay, but your bolding is everywhere. Please just remove the bolding. So, yeah, and they'll probably may not even read down there. But otherwise, it's okay. I can definitely see some people maybe moving forward, specifically because it works on you worked in a cross-functional team with QA. But yeah, I just want a little bit more of everything in there. So I can see it moving forward, fix the formatting, stop with the bolding. I plea everyone, please stop with the bolding. It stop it. No bold. Bold be bad. So that's my review for this and scene transition. All right. But that's the what the job market wants. When I get reached out by third party, this is what they do. What do they do for third party? Oh, they switch all that stuff. Are they doing that on contract basis? Because like I've done that and I've hired people and done stuff. The bulb, the bulb, the bulb, the blur. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They do. I don't. I know why they do it because I've worked as a third party doing that stuff and I got more placements than them. I don't think it's effective. I don't think it was effective 5 years ago when I was working at that type of position that did that. I don't think it's effective now. Um, I understand that they do it, but they kind of they throw spaghetti against the wall until they see what sticks, and putting everything there I do know why they do it because they want to make sure that they have all the things. And if you've, I've looked at C2C people's resumes, and they're nightmares. C2C resumes are typically nightmares. So I know they do it. I've seen those resumes. I've sorted through them. I've competed against those recruiters, and I don't think it's effective. I don't think it was very effective then. I don't think it's still effective. It was in like, I think it was mainly as if people didn't know what the tech stack is or was, or the client is so that they could just farm it out to everybody. And yeah, I just don't think that works. It barely worked back then. I don't think it works now. So, but that's, you know, And it's third party specifically for like c to c, and they may handle like immigration and stuff because that is typically when they do that. Because yeah, that is the people that I've fought against in battles of recruiting, and I usually win. Uh, and also eventually why, because we originally had the ability to use c to c, and when you're a fresh recruiter, I was at the time, I was like, okay, cool, this seems fine. You get maybe a little less commission, but they've done all this stuff for you, and typically c to c working with c to c vendors is a nightmare. It's we just had a policy of just not doing it eventually, and I don't blame them. I stopped, and we had a policy because the candidates would not be the ones we submit. They would have all these things in the resume, and none of them would be borne out true. So that's I'm not a fan of it, and I don't think it's good to have the blurb. I know why they do it. Would not recommend it. Dog is fully under the bed. Right. Is this another software engineer? All right. Intern. Is this three software engineer interns in a row? Okay, they said it says back end engineer. Hmm. Okay, but they have C or Python, so I'm assuming it's going to be C. So, uh, I got spam last week from third party. I got annoyed at one point, all for one specific position. Yeah, they will do that because here I'll tell you how that works. Right, after this resume, but I've been on those calls of how they do it. Software engineer, something. Do. Brr? Oh gosh, nope, breaking everything. All right. This resume is of a software engineer. They put in software engineer and then backend engineer, but I really kind of need more so the tech stack and which one they wanted to focus on. I assume this is going to be backend, and based on this real quick, I assume it's going to be Python. But let me just take a brief look at that because that's going to really change the keywords and qualifications. Um, Cloud is going to be the same across most of them, and SQL is going to be the same again around most of them, but the rest of it is going to change. So let's look at John Doe. All right, so software engineer graduating in 2025. Um, I assume early, but typically they're not going to hire this far out, but that's fine. Cloud infrastructure, Linux, GitHub passion. This does not help. None of this helps. I mean, not a fan of that. So, college, bachelor, mechanical engineering. I don't know what 8.76 means, but again, this may be a not in the United States thing, and that's fine. Uh, Not a huge fan of skill blobs, but this is very specific, and it does lend that it shows that you are looking for a Python position primarily, or maybe Go and see, maybe. But all right, software engineer designed a real-time schedule using fast API, MongoDB releasing latency. Enhanced performance, OpenGPT, ChatG, OpenAI. Okay. So stop bolding. I'm going to be driven insane by the bolding. In addition, we are going to be missing some keywords for here. I need to know the tech stack. You cannot, not have it just up here. They have to be in here. MongoDB, Fast API, AI in general are good to have, along with Go. But I need to see that you used Python for this. You don't have to proclaim it and say you're an amazing coder of wizardry. You just need to say, like, designed a real-time transcription pipeline using X, Y, and Z, which was a fast in a Python environment along with X, Y, and Z. That should be it. Because I don't see, and if this is going for a Python one, I'm going to need honestly here. I mean, you got it right. These are the keywords. The problem is they're not where they need to be. Microservices is one that's good. Fast API, RabbitMQ. I think I've seen that once or twice. Stop bolding everything. I can't read this. It's so hard to read. Okay, yeah, stop bolding everything and then just add this stuff in here. Honestly, that's really what you need. The AI is good. You've got a good thing on the keywords. The rest of the formatting is relatively good. This can go away, but I don't know if I can actually move you forward because I'm going to go. The manager could be like, well, did they use Python? It's like, well, yeah, those are things like, no, you need to double check or something. And even though you say microservices, that's fine. I like that actually. But yeah, I'm trying to like find a way to move this forward. And the cloud maybe, and the CI/CD, but the fact that you're missing this whole section, it may be just not going to work out. And then we need this stuff too. We do have fast API, but yeah. So I don't know if I could really move this forward. I just need this stuff. Just put this stuff in this stuff. That's it. That's the key. And then stop bolding everything. There's too much bolding. So that is my resume review for this. All right, I got spam less suite for one position above your budget. But doesn't the wizardry attract hiring managers' attention? No. How much is this? Yeah, a little bit above the budget. A little bit. These do seem good though. So, oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I will I will show you where the bear is. Oh no, this guy wants to get tied down again. Here, this is where the dog is. He is fully under the bed. I'm now rustling the treat bag. He is now trying to get out. And he awakens. Hello, sir. Yeah, I know. Okay, I know, I know. Okay, okay, sit. Just my thighs. That's what everybody wants to see. All right, Bear. Stay, 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 stay. Stay. Okay, go get it. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Yeah, you get one. That was from Omni. Yeah. Congrats. Mm. So how are y'all doing today? Also, Omni dude, be kinder to Zomni. They're sick. Don't like them when they're down. So, you know, be kind, rewind. I don't know if that one makes any sense. But okay, 15-3, and then this is 15-3M. Are you gonna go back under the bed, bud? Are you just gonna stand here? 15-3. I'm tired, hungry, and sleepy. Preach. Preach into the choir. Ugh, all right. Uh, but doesn't the wizardry attract the attention? I mean, not a lot of them, because like realistically, when you're sorting through resumes, they really blur together, and the ones that just have the qualifications clearly and concisely typically went out because everybody's trying to be all fancy schmancy, and it just don't work. So yeah, let's scratch. Try to lose 8 kilos next month. Props if you can do it. I'm needing to go on a diet. I've tried to lose weight as well recently, and I'm not lose. I'm only losing the weight. Uh, 15 pounds is a lot in a month. All right, this is a software engineer. Hide the row. Software engineer. Hide the row. Okay, hide the row. So this is a project manager. Neat. Okay, so project manager is a bit of a tough one to solve for. So yeah, 15 pounds in 1 month is quite a bit, man. Like that's a lot of stuff to lose. That's a lot. Let's see, project managers. You have a thing coming up. What is a thing? That's so vague. Just be like, I have a thing. What thing? The thing with the stuff and you know, it's so vague. I want to know. I think healthy weight loss is like 1.5. Yeah, I feel like that's it. Is about 1.5 to 3 to 5 or something at like max, because that's a lot. But I'm gonna try. my girlfriend wants to do a Iron Man thing, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. Right now, I just need to be able to run down the block. Bro's getting on Victoria's Secret Rock, dude. I would. It's so hard to walk in heels. I tried that once. I do not know how those people can do that. Like those ankles are sore. Women walking on heels is impressive. I've tried it. I don't know how you have that. So, all right. So we're doing a project manager. Gosh, project manager is a bit tough because they're so varied. Oh, I'm only looking in Indiana. So United States. You can walk in heels. It's tough. I respect it. Like I respect. Oh, have I been using the wrong thing? No, I haven't. Wait, have I? What is happening here? Hold on. Okay, that's gone. Ah, right. That's what happened. All right, so this is this, and then that is this. So I can do this for project manager. Project manager. What are the keywords and qualifications for a project manager? Uh, whoop. Project manager. Okay, I know there's going to be industry specific. Industry, and then we're going to look for, it's been an awful while since I've done a project manager because I don't own heels or ever worn any. Well, it's time to start. It's time to start. That's going to be a qualification for your next job is the ability to wear heels, specifically for you. Project manager. All right, this is going to be tough to get and lock down on keywords. So, what are we going to go for here? I am going to do manage multiple projects from inception to launch, typically. And then we're going to do ahead of schedule and under budget. And so this is going to be probably, gosh, crypto. Project manager from Linnell. I don't know what this is. Position, discovery and efficiency, discovery, project management, both oral desired, e-discovery. Okay, that's very e-discovery. The industry and then back again to industry tools. This is going to be rough because like construction project manager is going to be a lot. Mm, okay, that's a bad job description. I'm not tall. I'm tall enough to not how teal 6'1". When we have the zombie apocalypse, no, you're never too tall for heels. You're gonna need those heels as weapons. Responsibility, project deadlines, update, stakeholders. Duh. Of course, it's stakeholders. It's always stakeholders. Always going to be stakeholders. Does stakeholders show? Okay, so then this is back. That's good. Okay. What am I? Wait, what? I messed this. Uh, Google Rooms, where is this? Where is this? Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. Brain. Oh my gosh. Man. So there we go. That's right. My mind is gone. All right, and then I'll start this one after the ad. So, also, weren't heels originally used by butchers in the medieval times so that they could stand over the gross stuff they cooked in? Like, I remember heels were like that, and then eventually somehow it became a fashion thing. Yes, the ability to walk and run 12 miles an hour in heels is a requirement to be a project manager. So I have no idea about the yeah, no, it was medieval times. I think like butchers and tanners would use them because the floor was gross because they did not clean stuff back then. So they wanted to make sure they're not walking in it. So that was why heels were there. I believe. I'm not an expert in heelology. I believe that was it. So I'm gonna go get water real quick and then I will be back and I will do this JD. So because the ad, they are coming. And yes, brain. All right. I know, sir. You're very comfortable under the bed, and now I'm leaving. You're gonna follow. I know you are knocked out, bud. All right, we're back. Well, so yeah, side note about heels, they actually used to be very like not I don't know how to say this, like they used to be considered the height of male fashion. So I find it very interesting how heels did a reverse of that after a while, and then it went from being used for from butchers to being a male fashion piece to being a female fashion piece, accessory or shoe. So I think that's kind of cool. So alrighty, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also if anybody finds a good JD from LinkedIn that they want me to review, let me know. But let's do this project manager. This is a project manager resume that is honestly, I don't even know if I would could suggest any changes because it said they had, and let me just check this real quick, 50 applications to 3 interviews. That's phenomenal. So that's like a really, really good ratio. Honestly, anything below 50, unless the market is crazy hot, is solid. So what we're going to be looking for is going to vary because project managers are going to vary based on the projects. So first thing I'm going to be looking for is industry experience, which I don't know what it is yet. Haven't looked at the resume. Then we're going to be looking that you've managed multiple projects from inception to launch, that you've been ahead of schedule and under budget, that you use industry tools, which again is going to vary greatly based on the resume, and that anything involving stakeholders and cross functional. But let's see what you got. So, PMP. Perfect. You actually put it in your name, which is, I think, very funny, but very, very, very good. Um, certifications amongst industries vary wildly. So some certifications don't matter, but PMP is a cert that very much matters. There's a lot of places, and if you have a PMP cert, you want that thing up front and center. So, let's see. IT project manager. All right, we're doing IT. That makes sense. Develop the project initiation process by defining scope, determining action items, assigning ownership, creating timelines, and executing, tracking execution and workflow, prepared, presented, and distributed status reports. That is a bar none, almost perfect first sentence. The only thing I would maybe change is just to add to stakeholders and other people. But beyond that, that's such a minor quibble. This is how you write a good first sentence. This is perfect. This gives you everything they did. I love that. Planned, monitored, and evaluated project implementation and manage delivery teams. Perfect. Escalated issues for timely resolution and adhere to standardized project management methodologies. Okay. Built out the PMO portfolio from scratch. Okay. Manage 85 projects simultaneously tracking, throwing up, and logging information. I would just move that up top because that's, I think, a good one that should be up higher. Oversaw time tracking of resources and divide project status summaries. Implemented an international telecom project over the span of 1.5 years. Yeah. Ran an implemented project in relation to talent management for external. These are amazing bullet points. These are how you make bullet points. Everybody thinks you need to brag and you need to say 13% increase, 12% increase. No, you need to do this. These are some of the best bullet points I've seen in a very long time. Now, minor quibble, and again, this is minor. I think maybe some of these could be combined. I would just save a little bit of space. But again, amazing. Project planning, strategy design, testing, systems support. Yeah, and here it is. So here are the applications that they've used. Here is this. Yeah, I look. IT is in a slump right now, and this person is getting a 50-3 application for an IT project manager. That's phenomenal. Um, I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you write a resume. Everybody else take notes. I only have very, very minor quibbles that I have with it. So this is how you write it, right? Supervised monthly for project track. This should probably be higher. Like I think it's just really the order and then maybe a combination of some of the bullet points. But this is what you want to do. I mean, yeah, you're you're doing 50-3. That's phenomenal in a bad market. So I don't even know if I want to do those changes, but yeah, I don't have anything else but praise. This is a solid resume. If this was a project manager position, I would be moving them forward. They show what they did. They show how many projects. They showed the scope and the budget. They did the duties. They showed that they use these things right here, which yes is important. They have a PMP cert, which is great. So yeah, amazing. Three. I don't have a ranking system really. It's been like up, and thumbs down. Maybe 5 out of 5 heads. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And go down below to the description if you want to have your resume submitted to me. It's all free. I just like helping people. So that's it for me, and have a wonderful whatever tomorrow is or today when I post the video. Bye. All right. I know about middle of my fashion. The flip was wild. Pink was a masculine color. Yeah, it was. Like it's. I think it's hilarious how like all the gender norms did like a complete 180. So although that resume was fire, like absolutely fire. That was amazing. All right, there we go. I wouldn't be object to it. I mean, yeah, this was. Oh man, they have this up here. I hope that's a fake address. I assume it would be. Oh right, it's just the area code. There's nothing else in there, so yeah, that works. Yeah, I mean, you should. This is how you write a resume. This is, you know, perfection. So, yeah, it's really good. All right. Like, I kind of want to just copy that thing as a gold standard, right? Gold standard resume. Everything about that was great. Do some job posting roastings. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do? I was in Indiana. So what am I roasting in Indiana? Something with fish? Let's do fish in Indiana. Well, there's like nothing. Why would I? Indiana is landlocked. Is there gonna be anything with fish in Indiana? Oh, my nose is so itchy. All right. The Indianapolis Zoo. let's do a zoo resume. All right. Let's see. This is I do not know why my nose is so darn itchy. So that's still working. Oh, is the music not working? The music wasn't working. That's upsetting. I thought the music was going this whole darn time. Sorry, y'all. There you go. All right. All right. There we go. Music is actually going. Let me know if that's too loud or not. So, job posting, roasting. Do this stuff up here to make sure I am all set. And I don't like some of those. So, all right. 90-second job post roast for the assistant curator of ambassador animals, birds, and deserts full time in Indianapolis. In Indiana, Indianapolis. So let's roast this job description. All right. Very long, very long. That's fine. But they give a lot of descriptions. Okay. Position requirements included but not include. Yeah, that makes sense. Must have an required. Must. Okay, this is solid. Be able to direct. I mean, the formatting is a little off, but it's not bad. Proven decision making, problem sales, immediate use of. Yep, that's fine. Supervised staff. I feel like these are too many job descriptions potentially, but you know, and to apply, must apply to the Indianapolis Zoo website. That's weird that they have it in here. Yeah, it's not a terrible job description. I mean, the fact is, this is very niche, and I think the fact that it's such a niche, whatever, it makes it that they need to shrink this and make this more palatable, and if possible, put around the salary range. So, because they've had easy apply, and they've only had 3 weeks and 0 applicants, and that's not good. So, it passes, but I think barely, and really, this is a role that may not even be filled by the type of posting. So, that's the roast for it. Did I check the computers? Yeah, I did. I mean, they look solid. Look, I don't know. I'm not tech illiterate. I don't know a lot about like the differences between the computers and stuff like that. They look solid and they were $100 over where I would about want to spend, but that's kind of like okay and understandable. So, I don't really know enough about computers to just know how good they are. All right. So, Indianapolis Zoo. Okay. But I mean, they looked okay from what I can tell, but I'm not good at that. So, wow, why are these video files so much? It's like over 50 megabytes. I can't post it to Blue Sky. Trying to make stuff to post to Blue Sky. All right. Another job post roast. What do we want to do? We want to do. I did Indiana, but what's in Kentucky? Let's type in bacon. No, I don't like bacon. Let's type in the word blue, and then Kentucky. Man, if LinkedIn like is following my um thing, they are probably very confused by my algorithm. All right, we are not showing you, Mandy. I don't want a job post roast if there is a recruiter on top of it. So, is there actually a description for this? Right, payroll administrator. So, but yeah, is there a part of the PCs you wanted me to check out? I mean, they look solid. So, I just I don't know computers. Computers, I do not know. Oh, you know what? I should lower this a little bit. So this is the resume. This is the thing. Oh, no, I broke it. Hold on. And then let's go down. All right, and that looks solid. So depends on what you're playing. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not looking to break, you know, the craziest stuff here. So no Black Myth Wukong. Oh, I don't know. I'm more of a turn-based person. I don't have the reflexes anymore. So I mean, y'all saw me play the Mega Man Battle Network game. It was brutal. Actually, I think I did okay with that. I do want to play that game again. That was fun. I really did like that. Mega Man Battle Network is very fun. It's such a hard game to stream because I'm like so focused. No guarantee to play GTA 4. I don't know if I want to play GTA 6. It, I'm sure it's a phenomenal game. I liked some of the GTAs. That's just not really for me. So, oh, you didn't see? I did a while ago. I did it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a new computer. Maybe spend like $60 on some more Steam games that I want to play for this. So, all right, job post roast for payroll administrator. Okay. This is a job post roast in under 90 seconds. So this is a payroll administrator from GE Appliances. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that company in Louisville, Kentucky. Kentucky, yes. So this is fine. This is very long. Okay. This probably is a formatting issue that needs to be fixed. This is good. They give you the description. It's clear. And okay, there's too many of these. There's very much too many of these. It's to the point the candidate may not even see the minimum qualifications in the job description. Bachelor of Union Finance, 2-3 payroll description. Yep, this is fine. Yep, this is good. Advanced basic knowledge of payroll regulations, strong attention to detail. I'm not a fan of this in resume in job descriptions because everybody says it, and it's not something like you don't want to hire somebody that doesn't have attention to detail. But everything else is fine. Yep, preferred qualifications. And then they have this and maybe the EEO statement later. This is sufficient. I mean, look, it really needs to have the pay rate for it, but it's an okay job description. I guess a C, it passes. It's a little long, a little wordy, doesn't have the pay, but it does get the duties across and what you need for it. So it's a C minus. That's my vote for it. Yeah, there's a game called I actually don't remember the name. It's on the Steam. It's basically a roguelike Mega Man Battle Network game, which is great. I don't know if you've ever played Battle Network for Mega Man, but that is one of like my all-time kid favorite games. Like I played that I think until my mid 20s. It was the gameplay was phenomenal. I would still prefer it. I think the roguelite is a little too fast paced, and I do prefer the RPG elements, but it's still a very good game. Oh, something to Eden, something to Eden, seconds to Eden, halfway to Eden, something Eden. It's good. I liked it. So, but yeah, Mega Man Battle Network NT Warrior was great. All right, this is Indianapolis Zoo. And this is GE Payroll. Yeah, I would like to just play some games because just doing straight words for 2 hours is destructive to my very destructive to my dyslexia. So I'd like to take like a 20-minute break in between resumes. So do like an hour of resumes, like 30 minutes of non-resume, and then back to an hour of resume. Because I think that schedule is doable for me, truthfully. So, because like, my gosh, just word breaks me. All right, let me just check for a second. Oh, this is a important email just came in. Perfect. Sorry, I have to respond to this email. This one is very important. Okay, that I am free. I have to see if I am free on a Thursday. Let's see, what do I have here? That is good. Do I have a doctor's appointment that week? I am sorry, all, for stopping the stream for this, but this is an email I have been waiting for and need to respond to. So now you just get to see me on my phone with the broken thing that I don't even know how it broke. All right, that's sufficient. Tomorrow, if they wanted to meet at, oh, my Thursday is going to be a nightmare. Gosh. Okay, wait, hold on. I have like 2 doctor's appointments. And this meeting, but at least this meeting is in the morning. Let's see. 10 is perfect. Actually, 10 is perfect. All right. Make sure I'm not streaming this part. Okay, good. No. Thank you very much. And a happy. Let's see. So Thursday, yeah, 12, 5, 10, works for me. Looking forward to connecting them. And thank you again for all the help and updates. Documents. Very much appreciate it. Okay, cool. And pinning this. Okay, perfect. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's go to more resumes as I lose all the viewers, but I needed that email because that's what actually is. That's the business. This is not the business. This is the hobby. So, right. What is next? Let's do a. Wait, did I get an ad? No. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. What is this? Oh gosh, don't do that, computer. So we did 15, so now we are on resume 16. If I do 16, yeah, I think that should be good. Did I have any more come in? 16, I think 16 is fine. What the heck is this? What the heck is this resume? Okay. This is for an admin assistant. So I'll show this to you in a second after I get the qualifications. But let's look for administrative assistant in the United States. I know most of what this is, but I need to double check it every time. So, all right. Virtual travel data entry. That almost sounds like a scam. Maybe that is. I don't know. So let's see. I know it's going to be Excel, Microsoft Office, blah, 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 blah. That stuff is going to be absolutely there. Omni, please don't take a shot every time I say that. Although actually, it's relatively calm Microsoft Office stream. It's not been a ton of it. So an admin assistant for 65 to 85K, that's solid. Ooh, dang. And easy apply. All right. So we're going to look for degree, I know, possibly. Then it's going to be MS Office, Excel, Word, Google Suites, PowerPoint, and Outlook. Is Outlook showing? PowerPoint, Outlook. Okay, and now no one can see Outlook because it's hidden, but it's there. It is there. Then we are going to be organization and time management. That's going to be critical. Technically, that's multitasking, but I feel like it's easier to write it if it's in an organizational and time management setting. Time management. What did I spell? Management? Did I spell management? What? No, stop. Whatever. It's fine. We keep the word as wrong. Also, oh my god, I just said it, bro. What is that? I just said it. I just said it. It is time management. Multitasking. All right. Then we are going to do attention to detail and customer service, which is not always the case, but sometimes that is the case. Let's see, what else do they have here? Writing, drafting, computer skills, remote scheduling assistant. That sounds more like a sales job, truthfully. And there's a lot of admin assistant roles, but I also know that like those are the easiest ones that scam people. So qualifications. Oh, very small deadlines. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, the ad starts in 2 minutes. Oh. All right, I'll wait till after the ad is to start this. But that is going to be an admin assistant. So, oh, so what other games have y'all been playing? I like reinstalled a bunch of my old games, and I've been playing those and a bunch of roguelites. So that's what I've been doing. Uh, yeah, there's an ad in 2 minutes, so I don't want to start till that's over. I'm taking Pirate Software's thing where it's just you stop the stream entirely when there's an ad. So, or just do some chill stuff and not the main content so that people do not miss it. And he told me I needed to make ads of a certain length, and I'm following his guidelines because that man knows more about this than I do. So, I wonder if they have any openings on their job board. Where is it? Pirate Software. Games? Probably not. Independent game student. I mean, I can't imagine they'd be hiring a lot. I feel like they've got it all already. So, but yeah, what games have y'all been playing? What are your plans for the U.S. holiday? I actually don't have many plans. I'm gonna probably still be working. Maybe planning the movie night with my friends later, but that's that's it. It's gonna be a very busy week for me. Next 2 weeks are very busy. So, but yeah, I want to know GTA. Which one? Which GTA? I think San Andreas was the one I played the most. Cheap viewers, cool. That's great. I don't need cheap viewers. I need expensive viewers. Omni, do your job. Remove them from my site. Remove them. Banish thee. Banish them. Ooh, BioShock is good. Bro, Omni, you're failing in your mod duties. I bet he's not even here right now. So I'm gonna have to do it. All right, how do I knock this person out? This is it. Mod action, warn, timeout, ban. Content created in November. There we go. GTA 5, nice. GTA 5 is cool. I'm looking forward to Path of Exile 2 when that comes out. I'm not going to play the early access because I don't like playing early access, but I'm very, very excited for the full game when it comes out. So, BioShock's not even that long, really. So you really should finish it. And that's huge hypocritical on me because I like rarely finish games. So, but oh my god, Kanjo. What's up, Texas? Okay, that's a weird one. That's a scam. BioShock was great. I didn't play 2. Did I play 2? I played 1 and 3. I love that. So it was very good. All right, Ad, you're like gaslighting me already. You said that you're here and then you're not here. Um, because I'm ready to start the next resume after the ad, so people don't miss it. I need you to go ad. You have to click the ad button. There it is. Maybe if you get a camera under the bed for Bear. Huh. That might be the case. Okay, we're back. Oh yeah, I also wanted to tell everybody what happened to me. Big Daddies are terrifying. I love them as a villain. They're great, but they're great. Me and my friends went to see a movie on Tuesday, and it was an animated movie. And we went into the theater, and we go there, and my friend was like, "Man, there's a lot of horror like trailers for this, and we're past Halloween." And we both went, "Yeah, that is." And it took them like an extra 15 minutes to start the trailers. But we're like, all right, I guess this is just weird. Movies how they are. And it took us about, and then once the movie started, we went, oh no, we were in the wrong theater. So that is how me and my friends watched Smile 2 without ever seeing Smile 1. So it was an okay movie. Maybe the first one would have made it better. I don't know. And then we went back and saw the actual movie again the next day. But we were 100% in the wrong theater and we had so many clues. So many clues. So, alrighty. Let's do this admin assistant. This is a administrative assistant resume, and they actually have a pretty good ratio. It's 200 applications to 5 interviews, which is solid. That's a little bit above what I recommend, so that's pretty good. So let's see if maybe we can't even make it so they have a better chance and they can shrink that number down. So what we're going to be looking for is a bunch of stuff. It's going to be the degree. It's going to be Microsoft Office, Excel, Outlook, Word, Google, PowerPoint, and Outlook, which is there, but it's off in the corner. You can't see it. Then we're going to need organizational and time management skills, basically multitasking, and attention to detail, along with some of them require customer service and deadlines, even though that's kind of more like multitasking and time management. So that's what we're going to look for. And again, it looks like this is going to be a solid resume, but let's see if maybe I can't nitpick it and make it better. So the first thing I do not like is the font, but that is not going to stop me. All right, let's go past this. Please use Arial font. Do not bold all of it. It is just going to look better. Administrative assistant for HR community. Compile list of contact information for preschools, pediatrician's office, speech area practice management to establish potential partnership in companies, regions. That's solid. I like that. I think you might be able to add what you compiled them on. Was it Excel? Because if you compile them on Excel sheet, that's an easy keyword to slip in there. Sent emails through Outlook, I would put in, but sent emails is going to be okay. To businesses that would be a good fit for potential business partnerships. Rebuilt the entire marketing map, employee tracker, spreadsheet. That's good. I just want to see what the spreadsheet was on. Was it Google Suites or was it Excel? I know that seems like overdoing it, but it is important to put it in. Uh, Rebuilt the entire organized employee files, confidential necessary documents returned into HR. Perfect. Audited employee files for necessary documents on a regular basis. Offboard employees whenever an employee left the company. I mean, that's not admin assistant. That's like straight up more HR. So that's pretty good. Created CEUs for BCBAs. I don't know what those are. Maybe that's an industry specific thing. I mean, I assume that's behavioral for the behavioral program, but that's a guess. Emailed Vineland and SSIS assessments to parents. So I like this. There's a lot there is to like. You show that you were using a lot of emails, which is good, to parents, and it shows that you were doing customer service, you were doing outreaches. You've done spreadsheets, which was here. I did find it. Honestly, my biggest issue with this is I think some of the bullet points you could do a little bit more with the keywords, and just the font is punching me in my eyes. That doesn't necessarily stop you from getting it, but if a recruiter is very tired, they may scan this and not see it directly. So use Arial font 10.5. That should help a little bit. Make a little bit more of those keywords into your, pepper them throughout. But that's good overall. That it's a solid resume, and I can see why you're having a uh, over 50-to-1 ratio. So, I just want a little bit more. Like this is I don't rank resumes based on like a scholastic thing, so not like A's and F's, but this would be like a solid B plus, solid B. It does the job. It's good. I think we can do a little bit more with it. So that is the review for this and transition. Hold on, scene transition. Scene transition. See. This is 16-1. 1M. Gosh, this resume is seriously punching me in the face. It's so loud. I've never seen such a loud resume. Is this what font is this? This is what this is this all bolded? Is it all capped? Is that it? Is just all capitaled? Oh, yeah, that's the issue. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. It's not that it's bold. It's not that it's bolded. It's capped. That's why. It's punching me in the face. All right. Am I gonna have enough resumes for tomorrow? That is a real issue. Let's see. I have done 1 resume, 2 resume, 3 resume. I've done 5 resumes in about an hour, so I guess it's about every 20 minutes as a resume. Okay. I need to so yeah, I can do more. Cool. All right. Oh no, not a systems engineer. Those are so annoying to review. Oh, good, an intern. That's way easier. Garl. Garl. Alrighty. So for a systems engineer intern, I haven't done a systems engineer. That's one of the few things I don't think I've really systems software engineer. What's the difference between a system software engineer and a software engineer? Does anybody in chat actually be able to tell me that? Maybe not. But let's find out. Well, because that's a software. What is a system software? Okay, I actually have to look this one up. So systems software engineer versus software engineer. Software engineer, yeah, coding catch. A systems engineer is responsible for designing, testing, and troubleshooting problems. So it's the in between from a systems engineer and a software engineer. How many system software engineer resumes are we even going to find? Like, I do wonder how many are out there. Okay, so there's two from NVIDIA and Belkin. So, well, there's one. There's one. Microkernel. Click here. Yeah, it's. Gosh. Yeah, this is. I'm just gonna look for systems engineer. Systems engineer turn because I think that's gonna be way easier to find. I. Oh no, not no. Do not apologize. How dare you? Not pay attention to me throughout my entire thing when you're actually supposed to be doing something to enrich your life. How dare you, Zomni? How dare you? No, that's okay, man. It's okay. Like that's not okay. This thing is adorable. Look at it. Look, it's so cute. I've been seeing a lot of extra little cute, adorable mascots. Look at this little dude. Look at Huggin' Face. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just a little cutie patootie. He's so cute. I like him. All right. Wow. This is all the same one. How many positions? There's 3,000. All right. So let's look at systems engineering. Which I have to take out the software part because there's just too many differences. I really hate these because these are just so much extra. All right, so what you'll bring, it's gonna be. Gosh, I just want to make sure I get the actual stack because the tech stack is going to be different. Um, yeah, here's the issue. Oh, electrical and control systems, vehicle dynamics. Oh yeah, this might be the one that stumps me. Applications engineer, staff media. No, I need systems engineer intern. Systems engineering. Okay, graduate we valued, program languages, systems integrations, modeling, cybersecurity. I don't even know if this is right for personal one. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to give the wrong one. You know, I like having good advice. My goal is to be good at advice. Oh, these are terrible job descriptions. Eh. I'm gonna look at one more, and then beyond that, I think I might just have to do it live. Power solutions. All right. So, same as other interns. Basic tech, work with others, criticism, criticism. All right. And so let's go to the resume. So just intern. All right. Can I move this back a little bit? Oh, too much. Too much. Let's move that there and there. Okay, cool. This is a systems engineering intern. Technically, this was supposed to be a systems software engineering intern, but I will be perfectly frank, this one was a nightmare to even find some positions for. So take this review with a grain of salt. We're gonna see what I can do, but um, might have finally stumped me in what they're looking for, which is gonna shock me. But is per most internships positions, we are going to use the same as everything else. Basic tech stack can work well with others that can take criticism. As this is going to be, I assume, based on where you are in your education, a master's, the keywords are going to be a lot more important. So we're going to need a little bit more than just the same as the basic tech. So let's see what I can do with this and see if I can review this based on. So we have a lot here. You can shrink this, at least on a formatting thing, you can shrink this. You can put your GPA, which is fantastic, by the way, higher than mine, next to it. But this should be, I would say, probably in one line. All this could be in one line. You don't need all of it. The GPA is good since you're doing it internships. Garl, which is a cool name, Garl. Then, education wise, I think this is fine. I'm not usually a fan of it going into 2 lines, but it's an internship position, and this is a specialization that is needed. So when we go to projects, I did see a couple of these keywords here, so this is correct. I do like that, which is enhance the uni, X whatever, kernel. Man, software engineering and systems engineering terms are a nightmare. Alternating scheduling algorithms, lazy zero pay to copy and write for find machine using C and assembly. I think that's okay. I guess I would like to know a little bit about why, but honestly, you have the right keywords, so I think that's sufficient. Improve the OS functionality for high performance devices, adapting memory to user feature. Yeah, seems solid. Yeah, that's good. So again, what I am missing here, and I think this is actually going to be a little bit critical since you, well, okay, no, your internships are here. Okay, so the way it works typically is in order of importance is work experience, then it's going to go to internships, and then it's going to go to projects. So these should be flipped. I understand this probably has a lot of keywords, but arguably this should be up top. Especially as a senior teaching assistant is really good. So course material, library. Okay, so led a rotating team of developing weekly homework assigned and resource students' knowledge of the course material, could by Henderson computer architecture. So what I would add to this is, did you improve their grade? Because that's very much a good sign of the internship is if you were able to help others achieve their goals. So I'd like to just put in here like knowledge of the course material, which resulted in an increase of X to their GPA or whatever, you know, enhancing, because I don't want you to say enhancing their understanding. I want to know how you did it. What did you do with that? But that's solid. And then you have this, utilize BigQuery SQL process files. Okay, so it does look like primarily you're moving more into systems engineering, which is why you put the projects up here. What I would recommend, and I actually see that you have a 30-to-1 average, but that's not enough of a sample size, is maybe switch these into a more software and more of a system. I know you were doing both, but it is pretty rare that I was able to find an internship that was a system software engineering internship. While there are, in fact, system internships and software internships, I think NVIDIA was the only one I found. So you may want to actually make 2 resumes, and one specifically for the systems engineering and the other for the software. But I don't think this is bad. I think formatting we can maybe do a little bit and maybe add a couple of things to the bullet points. But overall, I can definitely see it because this shows that you can work well with others. This gives me the stuff that I need, the keywords. And I wish some of this stuff was up here, but then it's really going to matter more on which you're applying to a system or software. So I know system software engineer is a thing. It is just very difficult to find a system software engineering internship position. So overall, solid. I like it. Good job overall, and minor quibbles on my part. I can see why people would be moving you forward. Oh, my nose. Whew. Sorry, y'all. Still a little sick. Ugh. Okay, I think that's solid for me on resumes right now. Let's see, what is this? Do I have any other questions? uh, Sorry, still out of it, and it's starting to come back a little bit, and I have a long night. So, just want to make sure I have any other questions. Are we good? Are we solid? I will be streaming more once I can get the actual video game stuff working, because this is about the time where I would need a break, and I don't have the option to really take it on stream without just making it a boring one. So yeah, let me know if you have any last questions. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time. So where I hopefully will feel even better. So I think it just hit me like a ton of bricks in the middle of that. That's the problem. So I was just like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. So, all right. Well, regardless, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you for coming, and I will see you tomorrow. And then in 2 weeks, hopefully, I'll have longer streams. So, throat killing me. All right. Bye, y'all.